A new tester firmware update has let out some important information on the as-yet unreleased Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 series. As stated by Theonisid on X, the most recent Samsung firmware update refers to model numbers that add up with anticipated future Galaxy Watch 8 variations. We seem to be getting 3 LTE watches and 3 Bluetooth/Wi-Fi only ones. Currently, Samsung's lineup includes the Galaxy Watch Ultra and 40mm and 44mm diameter Galaxy Watch 7 wearables with and without 4G/LTE. Standard is LTE. It only comes in 47mm size. While the model numbers don't provide us a whole bunch of information, they do hint whichever higher-end watch Samsung delivers this year, it may come in both Wi-Fi only and 4G models. The model names of these: 1. SDIM L320. 2. SDIM L330. 3. SDIM L500. 4. SDIM L325U. 5. SDIM L335U. 6. SM L505U. Will the Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 Classic arrive? It seems quite reasonable to presume the 300 series watches will make up the ordinary Watch 8 models, while the 500 series ones are the higher-end alternatives. The present model calls are 705, therefore it doesn't seem to be a new Galaxy Watch Ultra. This does imply that the, in some circles, cherished Galaxy Watch Classic series could come back. The current Galaxy Watch Ultra was the first in its type for Samsung. In the previous iteration, the wearables line was separated between the basic Galaxy Watch 6 and the Watch 6 Classic. It featured a slightly classier style than the standard model, but didn't strive for more hardcore functions in the way the Watch Ultra does. One thing that's not yet clear: was the Galaxy Watch Ultra genuinely a tremendous success? Samsung has not published sales data or suggested how well it sold compared to the conventional watch. The Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra offers a handful of apparent pathways for further advancement, however. First up, the current watch does not include a depth gauge for drivers, seen in the Apple Watch Ultra, and many enthusiasts wish to see a return of the spinning crown. This used to be a characteristic of the Galaxy Watch Classic line. So where is the Watch Ultra? It may just be this is not arranged Samsung upgrades every year. Apple has already normalized this by not introducing a new Apple Watch Ultra in 2024. The Galaxy Watch 8 series may potentially be utilized as the vehicle for another breakthrough Samsung hinted about in January: non-invasive blood glucose monitoring. Samsung reported their development in this arena in January, considered a crucial long-term aim for wearables. Samsung advises using a 15-watt charger to quickly charge the Galaxy Watch 7. The watch also includes with a new charging puck, which is necessary owing to a change in the glass-back design. Despite all this, the Galaxy Watch 7 takes about 85 to 90 minutes for a full charge. A 30-minute charge will only fill up the battery to 45%. That's horribly sluggish compared to several of our favorite Android smartwatches. For contrast, the Google Pixel Watch 3 takes an hour to charge its empty battery to full. More significantly, it can charge up to 80% in 35 minutes. Samsung has to do better with the Galaxy Watch 8. I hope it may shorten the 80% top-up time to roughly 35 to 40 minutes. That would be in line with the competition and make rapid recharges more helpful. Samsung moved to a new bioactive sensor on the Galaxy Watch 7, touting a 30% boost in health monitoring accuracy. However, a side consequence of this decision was the business had to modify the form of the glass back, increasing the distance between the wireless charging coil and the wireless charger. As a consequence, the Galaxy Watch 7 does not support wireless PowerShare, a function that enables earlier Galaxy Watch models to be wirelessly charged using a Galaxy phone. The poor charging pace makes it less suitable for regular usage. However, wireless PowerShare was a godsend when traveling, guaranteeing you could keep your watch fueled even when you did not have access to its charging puck. Wireless PowerShare was also unique to Samsung's ecosystem, since no other Android wristwatch or even the Apple Watch provided a comparable capability. Despite its limited usage, I hope Samsung brings back wireless PowerShare with the Galaxy Watch 8. Perhaps the business can discover a method to leverage the magnets on QI1 or QI2 ready cases to allow the watch to connect to the back of its Galaxy phones magnetically. This would enhance the experience of utilizing the function by allowing a secure connection for more efficient power transmission. New study on smartwatches and wearable health devices seems to imply that wearing a smartwatch may have a transformative influence on patients with type 2 diabetes. New results from an international consortium of experts, including the University of Exeter, suggest a range of potential clinical benefits among participants, including improvements in blood sugar levels and systolic blood pressure. The research results, published in the British medical journal Open, featured 125 adult volunteers aged 40 to 75 years, all of whom had been diagnosed with T2D within the past 2 years. The researchers analyzed the behavior of individuals while they followed the home-based motivated T2D exercise program, with some subjects wearing a wristwatch while doing the practice. While the test sample is small, and there are always plenty of caveats with this kind of research, the discussion of findings from the trial notes that the motivated T2D approach of using biometrics from wearable technologies to support a home-delivered, personalized behavioral counseling service was promising for the promotion, uptake and adherence to purposeful exercise in people with newly diagnosed T2D. University of Exeter Associate Professor of Diabetes, Dr. Rob Andrews, said of the findings, "For the first time, our research provides compelling evidence that wearable technology offers a practical and effective solution to increase physical activity levels, potentially transforming health outcomes for people with type 2 diabetes." The data displayed here comes from utilizing a wristwatch in combination with a specialized fitness regimen as a strategy to control diabetes. However, it might also speak to the more general motivating effect of wearing the best smartwatches and top activity trackers. Devices like the best Apple Watches come with addicting activity rings, challenges and achievement badges, and even just a step counter might give you a bit of a push when it comes to remaining mobile throughout the day. Stand-up notifications may inspire users to take time away from their workstation and to stretch their legs. It's all part of the process that can make wearing a smartwatch a fantastic investment for your health. This clinical research shows a more direct correlation between utilizing smartwatches and health monitoring gadgets and controlling particular illnesses, like T2D. Apple is apparently working on blood glucose monitoring technology for Apple Watch, but it won't be completed in time for the Apple Watch Series 11 or Apple Watch Ultra 3 in 2025. One health enhancement that is due this year is blood pressure monitoring, which should operate like Apple's sleep apnea detection, sending notifications for abnormal/elevated readings rather than particular measures. Next, in the case of the Galaxy Watch 7, we have a rather tiny, light, and simplistic casing design, constructed of aluminum. The normal Galaxy Watch 7 doesn't feature a rotating bezel. Instead, the bezel surrounding the display is touch-sensitive, enabling you to slide your finger around and browse the interface. If it makes sense, the Galaxy Watch 7 appears a lot more like a standard smartwatch, with a basic and easygoing design that looks vintage. On the other hand, the Galaxy Watch Ultra employs an unusual design that effectively fits a circular display in a squircle casing, which is undoubtedly unique in the smartwatch industry. It surely appears like a hybrid between a standard Galaxy Watch and the Apple Watch Ultra. Taking a leaf from the Apple Watch Ultra book, the Galaxy Watch Ultra sports a third button in between the conventional ones, which could perhaps be customizable. There's a new quick button positioned between the usual ones on the right-hand side of the smartwatch. It's customizable and enables you to map various features and functions for easy access. There's also an emergency siren included on the smartwatch. The Galaxy Watch 7 and Galaxy Watch Ultra come with Google's Wear OS 5. We assume that the Galaxy Watch 7 series will have the same list of health monitoring and wellness delights that were accessible on the previous models, plus some more ones. As a recap, here's what the Galaxy Watch 6 lineup has going for it as far as health features are considered. 1. Sleep score factors, total sleep duration, sleep cycle, awake time, plus physical and mental recovery. 2. Sleep consistency with a sleep animal symbol reflecting the sleep kind. 3. Sleep mode without alerts and better sleep coaching. 4. Body composition, skeletal muscle, basal metabolic rate, body water and body fat parentage. 5. New individualized heart rate zone with 5 appropriate running effort levels for selected objectives. 6. Track run records and unique exercise setting. 7. Improved menstrual cycle monitoring with skin temperature takings at nightfall detection. 9. Irregular cardiac rhythm notice. The Galaxy Watch Ultra prioritizes fitness monitoring with features including a new multi-sport tile for difficult workouts and an artificial intelligence-powered FTP assessment for cycling. Additionally, individualized HR zone training is incorporated, which helps users to optimize their exercises. Over 100 workouts are accessible, and you can design routines by mixing different exercises using the workout routine function. The race feature enables you to compare your present and historical performance in real time to see how far you've come. Additionally, there is a brand new capability that helps the Galaxy Watch Ultra and the Galaxy Watch 7 identify indicators of sleep apnea. Samsung believes that this is feasible thanks to incorporating its AI system for sleep analysis into the new 3nm Exynos W1000 processor. What is Samsung doing with all that additional space? Thanks to the increased capacity, it has a huge battery that will stretch the endurance over the 3 days that one may use the 590 mAh clad Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. The Galaxy Watch Ultra comes with a 590 mAh battery, which gives up to 100 hours in standby mode and up to 48 hours of use in exercise power-saving mode. The 44mm Watch 7 sports a 425 mAh battery, whereas the 40mm has a smaller 300 mAh battery. The Galaxy Watch Ultra comes with a 590 mAh battery, which gives up to 100 hours in standby mode and up to 48 hours of use in exercise power-saving mode. The 44mm Watch 7 sports a 425 mAh battery, whereas the 40mm has a smaller 300 mAh battery. The Galaxy Watch Ultra and Watch 7 come with a 3nm Exynos processor, the W1000. It's an efficient chipset and also the first 3nm to power a variety of smartwatches. Previous speculations have stated that Samsung might offer its new wristwatch in various variants, such as the Galaxy Watch 8 and Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. Samsung may possibly debut a Galaxy Watch Ultra 2 edition this year as well, although there's been no leak detailing it so yet. Last year's Galaxy Watch 7 models featured a couple of noteworthy changes. They have improved health monitoring sensors, separate from powerful artificial intelligence-powered functions for wellness tracking and sleep. Samsung might develop more functions based on the enhanced sensors of the previous gen smartwatches. That said, Samsung might introduce the Galaxy Watch 8 series wearables with the revolutionary foldable smartphones that are planned by July or August 2025. So, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more tech news and updates. Peace out.